The night Grace gave birth to her first child, the rain fell so hard that the roof shook like it was crying with her. When the nurse placed the baby in her arms and softly said, "It's a girl," Grace smiled with tired joy. She did not know that this single sentence would shape her entire life. John, her husband, stood by the door. His smile was thin. He nodded, but his eyes were already looking like somewhere far away. "She's beautiful," Grace whispered. John replied quietly, "Yes, but next time, maybe God will give us a son." Grace did not argue. She believed children were gifts, not choices. Years passed, the small house filled with laughter, baby cries, and tiny footsteps. Grace gave birth again and again and again. 4 daughters come into the world: Annie, Lily, Rose, and Mary. Each one brought light into the home. Each one made Grace's heart grow bigger. But with every daughter, John's heart grew heavier. People talked. 4 girls, no son at all. Poor man. Who will carry his name? The word entered John's ears and settled deep inside his chest. He began to see his daughters not as blessing, but as a reminder of what he believed he lacked. One evening, John came home late. The girls were sitting on the floor, sharing one plate of rice and laughing. Grace looked at him with hope. "Dinner is ready," she said. John dropped his bag and spoke with a cold voice. "I am tired of this life." Grace froze. "What do you mean?" "I need a son," he said. "A man needs a son. This house has only girls. I cannot stay." The room went silent. Anna, the eldest, stood up. She was only 9, but her eyes were strong. "Daddy," she said softly, "did we do something wrong?" John did not answer. He looked away. That night, he left. No goodbye, no turning back. Grace held her daughters as they cried themselves to sleep. Her tears soaked the old blankets, but she wiped her face before morning came. "I will not break," she whispered to herself. "For them, I will stand." Life became hard, very hard, very, very hard. Grace woke before sunrise to wash clothes for others. She cleaned houses, sewed vegetables, and stitched clothes at night. Her hands cracked, her back bent, but her spirit remained strong. The girls helped in small ways. Annie taught the younger ones how to read using old books. Lily sang when they walked, making their mother smile. Rose learned to cook earlier. Mary, the youngest, hugged Grace every night and said, "Mama, one day I will buy you a big house." Grace laughed, even when her heart ached. Years passed like page turning. The girls grew. Annie studied hard and earned a scholarship. Lily discovered she could write stories that touches the heart. Rose became skilled with numbers of business. Mary dreamed of helping sick people. Grace watched them with quiet pride. She never spoke badly about their father. When they asked, she only said, Life teaches people in different ways. Time did its work. Annie became a lawyer, known for defending women and children. Lily became a writer whose words brought tears to the reader's eyes. Rose built a successful business from nothing. Mary became a doctor, gentle and kind. Grace, now older, lived in a peaceful home her daughter built for her. They returned often, filling the house with laughter once more. One afternoon, a thin man stood outside the gate. His hair was grey, his shoulder bent, his clothes were clean but warm. It was John. He watched from a distance as Grace laughed with her daughters. He saw confidence, love, and success. He saw everything he once walked away from. With shaking hands, he stepped forward. "Grace," he said. She turned, her eyes widened, but her face remained calm. "John," she replied. "I was wrong," he said, his voice breaking. "I thought I needed a son, but I lost everything instead." Annie stepped beside her mother. "These are the daughters you left," she said gently. "They become who they are without you." John fell to his knee. Tears streamed down his face. "I am sorry," he whispered. "I regret every day." Grace looked at him. For a long moment, the pain of years passed through her eyes. Then peace followed. "Regret is heavy," she said softly, "but love is stronger. Learn from it." She helped him stand. The daughters stood together, strong like a wall built from years of struggle and love. Tom left that day with heart full of regret, but also understanding. Grace returned inside, surrounded by her daughters. She smiled, knowing the truth she had always known. A woman who raises daughters raises the future, and sometimes those who walk away realize too late that what they wanted was already everything they needed. Thank you for watching this story. Kindly share this story out with your loved ones. Give this story a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you have not done so by now. Until I bring another story your way. Bye.